What's up, friends? Brand new channel, channel number 5. Very exciting. Oh my god, the possibilities are endless for this channel, but we have to start it off strong. We have no time to waste. We have to start off with super premium content. So today, that's why we're talking about Disney movies and what substance created them. So we're doing a tier list today. We're going to rank all the Disney movies based on what substance fueled the creativity for these Disney movies. Let's get it started. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have the substances. We have the tiers of substances. Cocaine, acid, marijuana. I mean, I know this video is getting demonetized. You can't even monetize a new channel anyway. But cocaine, acid, marijuana, super drunk, just a little drunk, or 100% sober. The 100% sober ones is the ones we're most afraid of because they just made this 100% sober. How is that even possible, right? So let's get it started. Recess, school's out. I have no idea what that is. It seems like it wasn't a good movie because I would have known it, right? I would have heard about it somewhere. So that's got to be sober. Like no creativity involved in it. That's got to be sobriety. Okay, Bug's Life. Bug's Life, cocaine? I don't think cocaine, man. I don't think acid. You think Bug's Life is acid? No, probably not. Probably marijuana. It's too weird to be drunk, right? It's too weird to be drunk. It has to be Mary Jane. By the way, don't do drugs. I say don't do drugs, kids. And then I'm doing a tier list of Disney movies and what drugs I feel the creation. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. That's the whole point of this. It's a joke. None of this is serious. If that wasn't completely obvious before. Okay, Goofy movie. Goofy movie. That's gotta be either super drunk or marijuana. I'm gonna go with super drunk. You think super drunk? You think super drunk? Goofy movie? Yeah, I'm gonna say Goofy movie, super drunk. Okay, Bolt. I mean, if Bolt isn't obvious, Bolt is going in cocaine. Come on, that's a no-brainer. Very easy. DuckTales the movie. Oh, this has gotta be. You know what? It's ducks going on adventures, and they're like excavating like Indiana Jones. Sober? No. It's way too cool to be sober. Acid, definitely not acid. Marijuana? Little drunk? I think maybe a little drunk. I don't know. You think a little drunk? I'm gonna go with a little drunk. I think people would disagree with me. I think people might say marijuana, but I think that Lilo and Stitch. Oh my God! It's an alien that crashes into Hawaii. Okay, I mean that's gotta be acid, right? That's gotta be. Okay, we got one of each. That wasn't even intentional, but we got one of each. I was gonna say cocaine, but I feel like a mixture, maybe a mixture between cocaine and acid. This video is gonna be terrible, so many people are gonna take this seriously and be very offended by it. That's YouTube. That's the internet, right? Pinocchio. Ooh, Pinocchio. That's gotta be weed, man. Pinocchio. It's a wooden figure that comes to life. That's gotta be marijuana. It's too chill for cocaine. It's not quite acid. It's too chill for those things. It's gotta be marijuana, right? It's gotta be. Tangled. It's about a girl that's got a lot of hair. A little drunk. We're gonna go with a little drunk on that one. I don't think it's too crazy. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my God, this movie's so messed up in so many ways. That's gotta be a combination of acid and marijuana. A little bit, kinda. Nightmare Before Christmas. That's gotta be acid. There's no way. You know what? I'm starting to realize my favorite ones are acid. Okay, Toy Story 2. Well, all the Toy Stories are really in the same one, right? I'm not going to judge the Toy Stories differently based on which one they're in. Toy Story 2, toys that come to life. I'm going to say maybe acid too. I'm going to say either acid or marijuana, man. Acid or marijuana? What do you think? Toys that come to life? We'll go with marijuana. We'll go with marijuana. I think there's more Toy Stories also somewhere around here. That's got to be... Yeah, I feel like that's got to be up there too. Cinderella. It's a story about a woman with her angry stepsisters. There's magic and things turn into pumpkins. I remember now. And mice turn into pumpkins. Ooh, that's not even drunk though. That's gotta be like, that's gotta be something crazier than drunk. Mice and pumpkins? Yeah, that's not crazy enough to be acid. There's gonna be a lot of, I can already tell there's gonna be a lot of marijuana. I can already tell. 101 Dalmatians, it's just about puppy dogs, right? We'll go with a little drunk. Should we go with a little drunk or sober? I think sober. I think they might have made that sober actually. Great Mouse Detective. Ooh, that's gotta be stoned. That's with that. There's a mouse detective. Listen, mouse detective. If you've known anyone's ever smoked marijuana, that's something that they would make up, right? That's got to be that. Little Mermaid. I think maybe just a little drunk. I'm gonna go with a little drunk for that. A little drunk, yeah. Cars. It's talking cars. We'll go with a little drunk too. I feel like, you know, Disney likes to get drunk. Not super drunk, just a little bit. Just a little drunk. On a regular basis. Lion King. Lion King. I feel like they could have come up with that sober. It's lions. It's animals. And they're just talking. They're not doing anything crazy. Like, it's not animals that have, like, jetpacks or anything. If there was animals that had jetpacks, I'd be like, yo, they were drunk. Right? If there was animals that, like, were wizards, I'd be like, yo, they're stoned. But no, it's just animals that are doing animal things. So I'm going to go with sober. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I didn't see that. I didn't. We're gonna go with a little bit drunk, but you know that's open to interpretation. Princess and the Frog again, man. I should have put a list of. It's a princess and she kisses a frog. Doesn't she kiss a frog or she like? What's the deal with that? There's a frog in it. I'm gonna go with a little drunk too. If I don't know, I'm just gonna put in a little drunk. Apparently, that's what I'm learning. Finding Dory. Isn't it just animals doing animal things? Animals doing animal things is just sober, right? Animals doing animal things. Pete's Dragon. Okay, I'm skipping to Pete's Dragon because you know that's you know that that's not even close, right? That's not even close. Moana. You think Moana? I think they just happen to be. I think they happen to be sipping on cocktails while they were making that. Not necessarily that they came up with the idea after that, but I think they were just sipping on cocktails in the meantime, right? The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur. Okay, I'm just going by the fact that this picture, I haven't seen this movie. I'm gonna say stoned. I'm gonna say anything with dinosaurs or dragons would probably be stoned, right? Probably. Fantasia. Oh, that's definitely acid. That's definitely acid. You know, have you seen Fantasia? That's definitely acid. Peter Pan. Ooh, Peter Pan. He's flying. He's got Tinkerbell. There's a city of lost boys. I mean, there's definitely a lot of substance going on in there, but he's flying. Ooh, do I feel like it's acid or do I feel like it's super stoned? I'm gonna go with super stoned. I'm gonna go with stoned. But they're definitely extra. You know, we should have put extra stoned. We should have had two categories to how stoned. That's what it should have been. Finding Nemo. It's gonna be just it's animals doing animal things, right? Return to Neverland. This is a sequel. They were, you know what? They took the characters from the first one, but they weren't even super stoned for the second one. They took the characters from it. Fantasia 2000. I didn't see this. I'm assuming that it's somewhat near Fantasia. You think it was the same thing? The same thing, like they were a little drunk? Sequel, little drunk, not quite crazy like the original. I didn't see Fantasia 2000 though. I don't know. Maybe they were on acid for both of them. I have no idea. The Black Cauldron? I have no idea. That clearly wasn't creative enough to be successful as much as the other ones. So maybe they were just not. Bambi. That's just animals doing animal things. Rescuers Down Under, or the Rescuers and then the Rescuers Down Under. There's talking mice, and they're on adventures, and that's stoned. That's stoned. You think that's stoned, or you think that's just a little buzzed? I know that it's animals, but it's not animals doing animal things. It's animals on adventures. What is this next one? Planes to the Rescue? We'll go with that. We'll go with buzzed. What is it? Huffalump the movie? Oh, they were definitely stoned for this. Anything Winnie the Pooh is stoned. Anything. Put this down a little bit so we see more of that stuff. Bambi. It's Bambi. They're just animals doing animal things. Oliver and Company. Oh, Oliver and Oliver. Oh, that's my favorite. Oliver and Company. Love that movie. They gotta be Buzz, but it was like the creative Buzz, right? I mean, these animals doing animal things, but it's just a little buzzed. Fox and the Hound. That's just animals doing animal things, right? Yeah, I think so. Atlantis wasn't enough of a success for anyone to be consuming any substances. In that, Wall-E. I didn't see Wall-E. I know I'm a terrible person, but I didn't see Wall-E. Robots and stuff. We'll go with you think a little bit. I feel like either a little bit drunk or we're gonna go with that. Treasure Planet. Not good enough. Not good enough to be under the influence. Piglet's Big Movie. Didn't we say anything Winnie the Pooh has got to be stoned? I think that's what we said. I think that's the conclusion. The Jungle Book. Okay, Jungle Book definitely on something. Not anything crazy, because it's animals doing animal things, but it's also animals doing not animal things. I think we're gonna go with drunk, like regular drunk, on that. Winnie the Pooh, of course, we saw. The Emperor's New Groove, definitely there, right? Jungle Book 2, gonna go with, you know what? Not even at all. Not even remotely, just 100% sober for Jungle Book 2. I'm sorry, but yeah, just 100% sober for Jungle Book 2. It was just like, oh, we're gonna make the sequel. Let's not get wasted or anything. Let's just make a sequel. So Chicken Little, I don't even know what this is. We're gonna go with not impactful enough for them to have been on anything. Three Caballeros, they were definitely drunk. Definitely, there is no two ways around that. Incredibles, it's just a superhero movie. I think they were sober. I'm gonna go with sober. Brother Bear, I don't even know what this is about. But I think it's probably just animals doing animal things, so we're gonna go with that. Sleeping Beauty, there's a dragon. Yeah, you know what? There's a dragon, there's a prince, there's a girl that keeps this. She was sleeping all day, she never wakes up. She was stoned. Sleeping Beauty was stoned. She was just really stoned, and she was just asleep because she was that stoned. So we're gonna go with that. Monsters University. Yo, Monsters University. Oof. That's either that's either super drunk, acid, or cocaine. There's monster. I mean, that's too aggressive to be like marijuana. I'm really feeling like it's not crazy enough to be cocaine though. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with some acid though. I'm gonna go with that. You know, out of this whole list, like I don't even do drugs. I don't even do drugs. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Do not tell me that Alice in Wonderland was not. That is definitely acid. Definitely. That is a mixture of many things, actually. That is a mixture of what were they not on when they created Alice in Wonderland. So that's definitely on there. Man, hard to see this without putting extra ads on there. Right? I'm gonna make it smaller / bigger / smaller. Dumbo. Yeah, Dumbo I feel like is acid too. It's different. It's different though. It's different. You think it's acid? I don't know. I think some people would disagree with me on that. On Dumbo. Because I feel like it's weird to be acid. You know what? It's not acid. It can't be acid. Dumbo. It was a little weird though. There was some weird stuff in there. It wasn't just animals doing animal things. That's the thing. They're definitely. I think it was. We'll go with stoned. We'll go with that. That's a safe choice. Pocahontas. That wasn't really anything too crazy. Like, not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying like, that wasn't anything too crazy. It was fairly straightforward. There wasn't any like, wow, I wasn't expecting that craziness. What's the Ichabod and Mr. Toad? I have no idea. Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I'm gonna go a little drunk, make bad decisions, and no, not not that one. A little drunk, making bad decisions on what movies to make. Oh, Aladdin is definitely some. There's something. Aladdin. I feel like stoned. Yeah. Great movie though. Great movie. Brave. Little drunk. Little drunk. I think Brave was probably a good movie. I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. Mulan. Oh, there is a talking dragon in Mulan. At least on something, right? At least on something. I think they were not too crazy stoned. They were a little stoned. Because right, we said talking dragons and dinosaurs were all in marijuana, all in the marijuana category. Cars 3 goes with Cars 2, and any little drunk for that. James and the Giant Peach. James and the Giant Peach is definitely acid. Definitely acid. You see all the weird ones going, all the weird ones in the acid category, right? The ones that are like, that's kind of far out, man. And then all the ones that are sober is like, that's just animals being animals. Strange Magic, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is, though. Strange Magic? No idea, but I feel like that's probably up here. Probably, just based on, like... Probably, the Big Hero 6. I feel like sober. Probably sober. It's a pretty straightforward movie. I mean, it's got, like, a big hero in it and stuff. But I feel like it's not anything too, like, wow, that's out there. You know what I mean? Sword and Stone, they were stoned. Yeah, obviously. Cars, it's another... How many Cars movies are there? Ratatouille? Yep. It's a movie about singing, dancing mice. Does he sing and dance in that movie? I don't remember. And food. Like, what are you gonna make a food movie about? Like, that's... You were stoned. You were stoned. Don't pretend you weren't, Disney. Don't pretend you weren't. Gotta keep, doing this, man. We're almost at the end. It's planes. We're gonna, again, just a little drunk making that. Lady and the Tramp. It's mostly about dogs. Not anything too crazy. It's sober. Frankenweenie. I've never heard of this in my life. We're gonna put this by Nightmare, Before Christmas. I feel like maybe. Wreck-It Ralph. That's stoned. They were stoned. It's a movie about video games. They were stoned. Yeah, they were stoned. Frozen. Oh, God. Actually, let's skip to the obvious ones, right? Incredibles 1, Incredibles 2 will go in the same spot. It's just superheroes movie. Ralph wrecks the internet. We're not stoned for this one. You know what? Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. I'm remembering it now. Yeah, they were. Inside. Oh my goodness, we got some interesting ones. Doug's first movie was Disney. That's Nickelodeon. Right? I thought that was Nickelodeon. That is Nickelodeon. What am I? Yeah, that's Nickelodeon. Frozen. Okay, we'll go back to Frozen. There's some wacky stuff going on in Frozen. There's a lot of wacky stuff. That's like a mixture. That's a mixture of substances. That cannot be a mixture. That cannot be anything else. That's got to be a mixture of substances. Frozen. Where should we put it though? I think that might be cocaine. I think we're gonna go with cocaine. There's no way we're gonna go with cocaine. I mean, here's the thing. You go back into the 80s and all those hit singles that they made that were like cocaine fueled. Frozen, right up there. Hit single music, like kids love it. Like that's kids. Cocaine and kids love it shouldn't be in the same sentence. It really shouldn't be. Oh my God, it's gonna be terrible. It's a terrible video. I know it's a terrible video. Inside Out is definitely on some stuff. That was probably acid. That's pretty out there. That's pretty. It's like these characters that are like parts of your body. That's pretty out there. You could argue that's probably a mixture, right? Probably a mixture. Doug's first movie. What is the? I don't even. I'm not gonna put this anywhere. Doug's first. You leave. I'm gonna stick that at the end. Monsters University. Oh no, that's the. Sorry, I did those in the opposite order. That's Monsters Inc. The other one is Monsters University. Coco. Coco? I don't remember that. I don't remember Coco. That looks like the one from the Mexican one. Was that the Mexican one? They were drunk. We're gonna go with that. Is that prejudice? If Three Caballeros and Coco, if I'm saying, is that a prejudice if I say that's the drunk ones? Oh my God, I'm sorry in advance. So Aristocrats is already animals. Hey, listen, I know enough Hispanics. They would agree with me. And then get mad. They would get mad at me and agree with me at the same time. Meet the Robinsons? I don't know what this is. Dinosaur, we know what dinosaurs is. We know. Robin Hood. Robin Hood, you gotta be stoned for Robin Hood. It's a great movie, but you gotta be stoned for Robin Hood. Tarzan. I think they were just a little bit drunk, capitalizing on the Tarzan that's already done, right? This is Winnie the Pooh. We already established that Winnie the Pooh is all stoned. Toy Story 3. Where was Toy Story 3? Where's Toy Story? All the Toy Stories are stoned, right? Man, Disney likes to smoke a lot of weed. Roger Rabbit! Oh my god. Wow. How much of everything was Roger Rabbit? That was acid and that was cocaine. That was a lot of everything. Where do we even put that? Where do we put Roger Rabbit in the list? Crazy. Roger Rabbit is a wacky movie, man. That's probably both, honestly. It's probably both. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with sticking it in acid. Snow White. Weirdly enough, I feel like there's little there's 7 dwarves and there's poison apples and there's evil stepsister and a mirror and stuff like that. That's so 80s. That's cocaine. That's cocaine. I know it's weird. I know it's weird. I feel like that's cocaine. Zootopia is Zootopia. I want to say actually sober. Weirdly enough, it's not animals doing normal animal things. I guess we'll go with stoned, but I feel like they were just like, yeah, we've done this before. Let's just do more of what we did before. But they were sober doing it. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. I don't know what this other one is. What is this? I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna not even rank that. Not even rank that. Hercules. What do I think about Hercules? It's been a while since I've seen Hercules. Hercules is already a thing. Hercules is already a thing now. I'm gonna go with a little drunk. Not too crazy. He was already a thing. Yeah, it's more. It's a little bit more wacky than that, though, isn't it? Hercules. Man, it's been a while since I've seen Hercules. I don't know where I want to put that. These are tough decisions, man. Where do I want to put Hercules? We're gonna go here. When in doubt, Mary Jane it out, I guess. Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Okay, wait. Beauty and the Beast. There's singing and dancing candlesticks that have romantic time with a feather duster, and then there's a pot and a beast and there's a lot of weird stuff in Beauty and the Beast. There's a lot of weird stuff in Beauty and the Beast, man. I must say Beauty. Oh man, Beauty and the Beast. You know what? We'll go with weed, but we'll go with a lot of weed. A lot of weed. Not a little bit of weed. There was a lot of weed. That's what we're gonna say. All right, guys. Well, that's the tier list. That's the Disney drug tier list. I mean, the Disney substance abuse fueled tier list. There's a lot of marijuana on here. Oh my god. But it does make sense. There's a logic behind it. Like, you look at the acid tier and you're like, ooh, I can definitely see some correlations between the insanity behind that. Cocaine is like very intense stuff. Like, I don't know. But I know. I have my reasons behind it. Anyway, that's it for this one. Aren't you glad you watched this video? Because I feel like we're learning. We're both learning a lot right now about Disney and about the creative process. So anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always 24 minutes. Of course, I made this into a 24-minute video. I will see you as always in the next one.